Hi all, and welcome to a video I'm doing in Autodesk Maya. There are various versions of this program, much like with 3ds Max, and I'm using the newest version, which is 2020. So let's begin. We have shapes up here that we can choose from, and that will put shapes in our world. But there is a quicker way which I prefer, which I will show you now. So if we delete that, and then we need to hold shift on the keyboard, then right click, and we'll get all our shapes up here and down here. So I'm gonna start with cube. Now, much like with 3ds Max, W is our move tool. We can move the object this way. E is our rotate tool. We can rotate. And R is our scale tool. And Q is what we're going to be using to exit out of tools. So, anyway, moving around the viewport, you want to hold Alt, and then you want to hold the left mouse button, and this will allow you to rotate your camera. If you hold Alt and middle mouse button, you can move the camera around. And if you hold Alt and right mouse button, you can pan in and out. Right, so now I'm going to show you how to add polygons. So with Maya, it's much cleaner because you can go to the attribute and edit. You can go to the attribute editor. You can change the location with translate. You can rotate and you can scale. You can change the visibility. But if you go to inputs and go into polycube 1, you'll get width, height, depth, and then you'll get subdivisions, height, width, depth. If you change these, you'll change how many subdivisions or polygons are on your object. So we had 1 to begin with, and now we have a lot more. 5 by 4. You know what that'll do? Or am I counting wrong? No, it's 5 by 5. Right. Now, there is another way to do this if you don't want it to be so accurate. So we'll change that back to 1 by 1 by 1. So we only have 1 polygon. Now what we want to do to make it ourselves is go up here to cut. And from here we can choose where we want our vertices to be put. And we can make our own polygon. Now, I don't like just using the cut tool on its own. It feels a bit impractical to me. So I'm going to show you. You can hold W. You can hold Control, and you can make slices all the way around. This just helps you well, exactly what I said. It just helps you make it all the way around. But it makes straight lines all the way around. If you hold shift whilst doing this, you can add it to the center of the specific line you want. So yeah, like that, I just made a straight line. If I press Q, I extract that tool, and if I press G, I'm back into it. G just does the same thing you did last time again. It's very useful for speed modeling. So, the next thing I want to show you is control looping or circle looping with shift as well. This adds an edge loop, but instead of you choosing where the edge loop would be placed, you choose what portion of the shape is edge looped. For example, you can have, say, 30%, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and so on. You can only have multiples of 10%. Anyway, just exit out of that, and I'm going to be showing you how to model a coffin. And I'm going to be showing you this with a tool that I haven't shown you yet. So I'm just going to make a box. I'm going to scale it with R, and I'm going to drag that on this coordinate. I'm now going to right click and hold down, select face, select the top face, hold Control and press E. This will allow me to extrude. Although I don't need that yet, I'm going to scale this out first and move it up. And I'm going to move the camera up. Now I'm going to Control E, and I'm going to extrude up again and scale with R in, and I've got a coffin shape. I'm not going to show you how to texture the coffin, because believe you me, the texturing in Maya is a lot harder than 3ds Max. You get more choice in Maya. You can change the planar, you can do automatic, but it's just a ball ache, okay? It's a ball ache to texture in Maya for me. I'm still learning Maya myself, but yeah, it might get easier with time, but I'm just not confident with showing you how to texture. Okay, thank you for watching my first video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and share this around to all your friends. Thank you for watching.